Hello everybody. So this week is kind of a review slash worth it video. I'm going to be talking about 5 products, kind of 5 things that I use every single day that I think are worth the money that are spent on them. So let's get started. The first thing is the Passion Planner. It's around $30 to purchase one, and I use the small daily. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, 7, 8. 2 I've completed. 3 I've completed. 3 of I've completed, and the rest of which I haven't. In the Passion Planner, in the daily one, you have a monthly, you have game changer goals and self-reflection, and then you have your daily pages, which, let me find one that I filled out, which essentially has a timetable, some tasks, a reflection area, and then an area that you can do anything with, and I use it for notes and to-do lists. In the back you have free pages that have just nothing on them, so I use those to set up other pages like you would a bullet journal. I use this like a bullet journal, except it comes pre-formatted so I don't have to think as hard, which I really like. I think it's worth the money that I spend on it. The second thing that I think is totally worth the money are the Pilot G2 pens. I use the .38 size. They are gel pens. The writing is so smooth. I love it. The only thing about these is they kind of bleed when you use highlighters over the top of them, but you know, you don't always need to do that. I generally use these in my Passion Planner. They don't bleed through paper and they just feel really good. I get these off of Amazon. They're about $5.99 for a box of, I think it's 32. Should have done research before doing this, but oh well. Anyway, I think these are 100% worth it, and I always have one on me or in any of my bags wherever I go. You never know when you need a pen. The third thing that I think is totally worth the money is an iPad and an Apple Pen. I personally use Apple products, so that's what I use, but I think any tablet with the ability to write with a pen is super helpful. They're cheaper than laptops. They have most of the same functionalities. And when you are able to write with a pen, it's digital notes, so you're saving money on paper in the long run, but you still have the same feeling of taking notes and the same mental connection with the notes as you would with physically writing out the notes. Also, you can turn your written notes into typed notes on the iPad. I don't know about Samsung or any other tablet. I don't have those, but I do think that these things are worth it. The fourth thing is Notion. Notion is free as of now. I feel like it might be getting onto the more expensive side. If you have a business Notion that you pay for as a subscription, it would totally be worth it. Notion is essentially a platform where you can make a home base or a website that you can use as a kind of digital bullet journal. What's great about Notion is it works on Samsung and Apple products. I don't know about anything else. I don't have anything else. And it's connected all through the cloud, and you can share it with other people. So I have a list of summer work that I have here, and then I have a bunch of different spreadsheets. My class notes, my work tracker, dramas and movies, my bookshelf videos, and my Korean study. And my work tracker is sent out to someone else, the person who pays me. This is the tracker that I use to log in and log out, so like time check when I start working and when I end work. And so she has access to all of that so that she can pay me fairly for my work. But you can have so much. You should definitely check out Notion. Check out the videos people have put up with Notion. It's amazing. Mine is not that complicated. Mine is very, very simple, but it works and you can make it work for you. And the final product that I think is worth it is a water bottle. I use Hydro Flask. I like the metal, I like the size, and I liked the customization ability of the top. So you can have like a non-slip grip on it. You can have different colors, different sizes, different kinds of tops, wide mouth, narrow mouth. I like the one with the straw. I think having a reusable water bottle is a super important investment and totally worth the money. Right now, tap water in the United States is generally safe and you don't need to boil it before using it. And water bottle companies, or like Coca-Cola or Arrowhead, all of these companies that sell you bottled water, they're just selling you plastic bottles with tap water in it. So you can cut back on the amount of pollution and the amount of power these big companies have over the environment if you just stop buying their water products. So I highly recommend a bottled water. If you live in a place like Flint, Michigan, where the tap water isn't actually potable, then buying bottled water makes sense. but I think just buying bottled water just because it's more convenient is not holding these companies accountable for the damages that they're causing. So I do think having a water bottle that is reusable is super important and super worth the investment because you're staying hydrated, you're not polluting, and this thing will last a lifetime. So those are 5 products that I use every single day, and I think they are absolutely worth the money that is spent on them. If you have anything that you use every day and you think it's totally worth the money, let me know in the comments down below. Let's not shame people for the amount of money that they spend on products, especially products that they use all of the time. Just because it's too expensive for you or you don't think it's necessary for your life doesn't mean it's not necessary for their life. I don't have any mobility aids because I don't need them. They're expensive and they are totally worth it for those people who have them. So things like that. Some people will buy super expensive cameras because they use them every day and they really like photography, and that might not be your jam, but it's not worth it. I think that's really important to clear up. Some of these might not be worth it to you, and that's fine, but they're worth it to me because they help me in my everyday life and they work for me. And I personally think that they're worth it, and I highly recommend you give some of them a look-see. So let me know what your worth it products are, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!